and dig in on some botanical bakes.
The pressure went from 99 to 110 real fast.
Oh, come out.
Only those who flourish will survive.
I don't want to eat the whole bowl.
And others find themselves in the weeds.
One of my cakes is dead. Rest in peace.
It looked like a car crash.
What am I gonna do?
The new CW series Family Law premieres Sunday, October 2nd.
Now at 10, after a 70-year reign, Queen Elizabeth II has died at the age of 96. Tonight, her son, now King Charles III, takes the throne.
Plus, new evacuations underway tonight as the deadly Fairview fire burning near Hemet explodes again, threatening more homes and more lives.
They have the Grapevine shut down tonight. All northbound lanes closed due to fire damage and urgent repairs. The resulting traffic mess and what you need to know now on the news at 10. Good evening, I'm Micah Ullman.
And out Mary Beth McDade in tonight for Cher Calvin. Great Britain and the world are mourning the death of Queen Elizabeth II. The British monarch died today, surrounded by her children at Balmoral Castle in Scotland.
Queen Elizabeth was a constant presence for 7 decades and the only monarch most Britons have ever known. The impact of her loss will be extraordinary. This is a live look at Buckingham Palace, where a new day is dawning in London, the first day in over 70 years with a king sitting on the throne. KTLA's Pedro Rivera joins us here in studio with more. Pedro?
Hundreds of people were already gathered outside Buckingham Palace after learning of the Queen's failing health. Soon they will learn the country's longest-serving monarch passed after 7 decades on the throne. With the flag at half-staff and a single letter posted outside Buckingham Palace Thursday, a 70-year reign has come to an end. It reads, "The Queen died peacefully at Balmoral this afternoon." News of the passing comes hours after the Queen's health began to quickly decline Thursday afternoon at Balmoral Castle in Scotland. Early Thursday, the palace said in a statement the Queen was under medical supervision.
Normally, the royal family with statements, they don't put them out unless something is really happening. So the feeling that we're getting is that this is serious.
Cameras capture members of the royal family heading to be by the Queen's side. Because the Queen died away from the palace, Operation Unicorn went into effect, meaning her body will stay in Scotland for a number of days before being brought to London by plane. Back in London, emotions ran high outside Buckingham Palace. Hundreds gathered to sing an impromptu "God Save the Queen." Earlier in the day, visitors were given a sign of inspiration. A double rainbow arched over the London skyline, but soon, well-wishers will be left in shock as the palace lowered its Union Jack flag to half-staff.
The death of Her Majesty the Queen is a huge shock to the nation.
Outside 10 Downing Street, newly appointed Prime Minister Liz Truss spoke of the Queen's 7 decades on the throne.
It is a day of great loss, but Queen Elizabeth II leaves a great legacy. Today, the crown passes, as it has done for more than 1,000 years.
Based on the line of succession, the crown passes to the Queen's eldest son, 73-year-old King Charles III, followed by his son, Prince William, and his 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis. Prince Harry would be 5th in line, followed by his children, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. After the next 10 days, Operation London Bridge will resume. There will be ceremonies surrounding the Queen, including a ceremony procession and a state funeral service and a 2-minute national observance of silence. Right now, it's about 6 a.m. on Friday in London, and we are expecting the newly appointed king to return to the city in the next few hours to meet with the Prime Minister and address the nation. Stay with KTLA on air and online for the very latest on that address. Micah, MB, back to you.
Queen Elizabeth served as a revered and beloved symbol of stability for generations of Britons as the country transitioned from a post-war empire to the modern age. Although she wasn't born an heir to the throne, Queen Elizabeth accepted her fate with grace, humility, and unwavering dedication. KTLA's Cher Calvin looks at her incredible life and legacy.
I declare before you all that my whole life, whether it be long or short, shall be devoted to your service and to the service